It dead or like it just better. They can just look on my name, click on it, and then it'll say broadcast. That shit clear as fuck too. Yeah, it's ready. It's already ready.
When these two teams met in 2015, 101 points were scored. The Giants and Saints are underway.
So long,
the return man is Hill.
Play. Get off me, boy.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
This who got me right at first, man. When I first started playing the 18, man. Oh yeah, that's how I remember that last game we played. Cause you was like, I done showed you something that you gonna use it to beat my ass with. We had a fire ass game too.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Throw it away, nigga.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Oh my God,
and so much for that
that's
great field
ridiculous.
position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Yeah, I first been through that ball away.
No, not away to R1. Crazy.
Nah, I ain't want to throw it over there. I try to fucking throw that damn ball away. I had already fucked up because I stepped too far back in the pocket, so I had already fucked up that from that part anyway.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
That won't happen anymore.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit
all the time that he had,
it may have been a fumble.
All that time that he had, by the time he got through the damn ball, that's when he get hit.
Another good example.
Wasn't nobody even close to Drew Brees. That sack fucked up everything though.
A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a third and very long. To throw is Breeze.
Get over there, boy.
And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. Give him 30 yards there.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on third and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep in the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
God damn it, son. Hold your
up to
block.
the 45 for a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, here's Breeze. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds.
Oh, I should have threw it earlier. That's my fault, boy.
I
should have threw it
but it'll
earlier.
be third down.
I should have threw
Didn't
it
have
way
a receiver
earlier.
open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet
I'm trying
man
to get
because of the
something else,
coverage
man.
is way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Breeze.
Too low. Fuck, I knew that was too
And
low.
it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
We
And
forced
he's
it,
able to
man.
get it back
Forced
to
it.
right around the 27. Well, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there. Manning to Shepard. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley.
No coming back up in your inside.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does play for a defense. You're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points.
Get off me, boy.
Off that drive.
Get off me.
Now they've got a
big
go. Get off me. Work. Work.
10 for touchdown, New Orleans.
Some of you can work then, Al. Shit.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's
that was that fucking juke animation that made him miss that tackle when I was trying to juke off of him.
Absolutely, because you've done so much.
He showed bounced right off of it. I hit that juke. He bumped him. He bounced right off. I was like, damn, this surprised me here.
About 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So football going back over to the New York Giants, and I'm going to take this time to give them a little love, even though they're 3-8.
I like you.
Let's look at some of the tough losses that they've had, or at least collectively. 6 of their 8 losses have been by a touchdown or less. They've been in a lot of these games.
Yeah, and how about the 3-point loss to Philadelphia just this past week? A game that they led.
That's all you got to do. Force them inside, y'all make the tackle. That's all y'all got to do.
Build around.
It can be all so simple.
But they're going to have to hit it hard in the draft, really hit in free agency, and then we have to answer the question, where will Eli Manning be in 2019? Will he still be with the Giants, or will he move on to another ball club?
Now a play fake. Manning, he's going to lock.
He got him beat. Fuck, he got him beat. Fuck, I knew he had him beat, man.
Will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 73 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from
when you fucking run that route from the left side of the field like that, or from the right side of the field, how in the hell do he curve over like that? No, but see, the other dude was...
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
When I'm trying to get that type of route right there, they don't never run that route.
We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a first down.
That's the perfect fucking route right there. That ain't what I was trying to do.
Sum up.
Throwing now is Breeze.
It takes so fucking long for Drew Brees to do what I want him to do.
Josh Morrow. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss.
And what it be, man, that fucking pocket got him longer than
back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They give him a gain of 37.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
find
the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Nearsighted who?
From midfield, here's Breeze.
God damn it, that's wide open.
The ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. So they took
I was going to leave him to the sideline. I wasn't going to trust that. I was not going to trust that.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Breeze going to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Thomas.
Get off me.
What an effort. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch. How about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen.
I see you, Big Mike.
A really nice play.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go
man, I want to see that lazy ass
shit
shit you just did, man.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze.
He threw it behind him. He threw it behind him.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Switching gears for a second to look at the NFL slate. You know,
it's already bad enough that dude didn't even cover the dude that he was supposed to cover. I guess because I ain't league that pass right now. I got to start doing it. I got to work on that shit. That shit I ain't never worked on.
Place this late in the year, and they're still hanging in there. But two teams that really jump out at me. How about the run the Indianapolis Colts are on right now? And how well Andrew Luck is playing the quarterback position. We don't talk about that enough. They could very well win the AFC South with the play they're playing right now. And how about the Denver Broncos? That's a gutsy win at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are still hanging in there, still hopeful for a wild card spot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Good coverage. Good coverage. Good coverage.
And taken down. Eli sacked. Cameron Jordan in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack.
That's a coverage sack right there.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Shotgun now.
Kick, give me that.
And the defense
Let me borrow that.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's
That's a coverage. That's some coverage right there, boys.
To the 45-yard line. With that incompletion, let's look forward to the rest of the NFL season. You know, a lot of people say the season doesn't really get exciting till after Thanksgiving. Well, what are you looking forward to in the month of December?
I do like that expression because each sport has its own, doesn't it? Teams that are in first place July 4th in baseball, that's who's going to win the division, right? That's one of the old adages. We go on and on, but for me, this is what I'm going to look forward to. The NFC East could be a 3-team race. How about the revival of the Chicago Bears? And last but not least, the AFC West is controlled by Kansas City, but the sleeper team, the Los Angeles Chargers.
Boy,
keep an eye on them.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door with just 3 losses.
Ain't nobody blocked it. We got a free roll.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Breeze to throw on second down.
I'm going to try it. Damn.
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That's smart.
Picked off at the 23. Marshall,
I got to put that playmaking in my game. I'm just throwing the ball in the
pass along
trash.
the note about the Madden Classic, where you can watch some of the best Madden players battle it out for their share of $165,000. It's live on Twitch. Charles, starts 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific, December 6th through the 8th. I know you'll be tuned in.
Thank you for letting me know the time and the dates. I'm going to mark that down. I will be ready to go because they go out.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Here's a give.
Come here.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Zebra.
Now Manning.
Well, you almost drew me offside. Give me that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Okay,
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Stepping
Slide.
up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
We got 19 seconds. Be cool. We got 19 seconds.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And that one got
Actually,
tipped.
I'm happy that ball got
Everything
tipped.
off. It brings
I'm
up
actually happy
third.
that ball got tipped. That was going to be a fuck up there. That was a fuck up waiting to happen.
It's like they automatically jump on me.
Every time, man. It don't fucking matter. Like he fucking. It's ridiculous how they just
great starting field position
knock his fucking
Here's
ball.
Third
Man.
and 6. Now Breeze escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
We got 2
and
in
they're
the,
going to take
three
a
in the
timeout
bag.
defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And let's push this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Big hit.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason.
It's me, man. It's me working that boy. That's the computer, nigga. That's me working him.
We're just starting the second half. And
that ain't the computer, nigga. I'm working his ass. Let me get out that line.
Recipe works. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Shit, I forgot what I wanted to do.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd
We there.
down.
We there. Be patient. We there. Jump, nigga. You ain't gonna jump.
Crossing route. And he'll be taken
God
down, but
damn.
they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. Well, even
I
after
gave
all
you
those
what you wanted.
interceptions, He's
Shit,
not deterred,
jump.
still confident to go deep and
No
work there.
Bell
I
ain't got
think
that
all
much
the old
burst.
rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you.
Well, that's a good little hole you hit too, boy.
I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They'll run it again with Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Manning now on 1st down.
Caught
left side,
yeah.
It's Beckham. And he gets it down to the 32. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The pitch goes to Barkley.
You right about that there.
It's been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him.
As long as you make that tackle, Dmo, you all right. You miss that tackle, you in trouble.
3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3
Show me some, boys. How bad do y'all want it? Show me some.
3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Manning.
Damn.
To Barkley on the check down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Ew.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Dial up, coach. Dial it up, coach. Dial it up.
Loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Shit, dial up the goddamn defense, coach.
First half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Dial it up, coach. Dial it up.
Eli sacked.
I knew he waiting on that post route to open up through the middle. I'm there.
And it'll be a loss of about 8.
Because if you was throwing that damn post right over that middle, boy, I'll show if it pick that motherfucker off. I was sitting there waiting on that damn
following the sack. Working from the gun, Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll be inside the 25 now.
Don't give up anything underneath. Let them kick the field goal.
9, but it leads to 4th
That's all that play was designed to do.
Playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And
That's all it was designed to do. Designed for him just to get a field goal out of it.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-point.
That's what it was designed to do.
That's a lot of offense to run.
Man, shit, needs to be putting up nothing and you fuck around throw a 15, 20-yard damn bomb on me and get a first down. Get him, be mad.
Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
Get off me.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
I'll tell you one thing, buddy. These motherfuckers Saints barely breaking tackles.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Breeze.
Drew Brees, what the fuck is he throwing the ball to, Drew Brees?
He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. 3rd down here. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
I couldn't get it over the head of him. That's my fault. That's my fault. Fuck.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31.
I should have threw that first fucking pass when I started to. Hell yeah, man. He was behind him, and I fucking just try to, what the fuck I had? Instead of doing the playmaker like I should have. I don't never do that fucking playmaker.
Can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll go to Barkley again. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
That's how you shoot the gap, boy.
That's
how you fucking shoot the gap.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them.
That's how you shoot the motherfucking gap.
A familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Shoot it.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play.
Come on, baby. Shoot
and
it.
it'll be 4th down.
You know I'm in that hole, man. You tell me you missed it.
And this one is going to
You
just
threaded
in the
it.
bottom left corner as he gets it to go.
Alright, man, let's
And they
open
will
up,
take
dog.
the
We done
lead
gave him
at
with the ball.
13-10.
Playing great defense.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the
this
silver
one gonna give
lining
him a
is
good
they got
run
the
back.
3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 23.
Make some shake here.
They go back to the air here after
Who the fuck is you throwing that ball to, Drew Brees? God damn. Oh, okay, never mind. I hit fucking O instead of him square.
Brandon, offensively,
That was my fault. I was like, God damn.
Trying to find a place to throw the football.
Man,
It's been extremely difficult.
Hell yeah, I
Gotta give
fucking
a lot
around
of
and hit
credit to
that
the
fucking O
secondary,
instead of him
especially the
square.
corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
A handoff to Barkley. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
Oh, DJ!
Let me tell you, if you're running
DJ, come on,
get
man.
behind those big fellas, have a little vision.
I
and
fucked
find
that
some
up,
space.
boy. I overplayed it.
Solid way to do that
I knew it
on
was
the
coming.
first
I
play of the
over
drive
fucking
there.
played it. That was fucking good bait.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity.
Hey, that was good. That was good
They
bait
have
by
a
me
first
too.
and
That was
10 at
fucking
the
excellent.
18. A handoff, Barkley running left.
Fucking computer. Fucking
And he
computer,
will
man.
take it on in for a giant touchdown.
They let me click on everybody except for the person that could have made the fucking tackle.
Run. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Rosas good with the extra
I
point,
had
and the
3 or
decision
4
to just kick
turnovers
the
back
extra
to back.
point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away. The return man is Hill.
Oh boy, shit.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him swing another one.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Shotgun now for Breeze. And his throw here's incomplete.
Man, I be trying to.
He started out having some troubles
know,
back in the
man.
first half
That's
connecting with his
something right about
receivers.
that.
Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the
I
perimeter.
can't make him. I
and
can't
find
make
their
him
way
fucking
open.
throw the ball like I want him
Breeze now to
to.
throw. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball.
Fuck, I'm throwing that bad, man.
And that should do it. Picked off around the 41.
That fucking it be the way I fucking lead the ball. Like when I'm trying to do that fucking directional pass, that fucking down and over is so close together, and that changes everything, especially if you drill that ball. And that's what's killing me. All my picks are becoming because I'm fucking drilling the ball.
Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And brought down, but not before
I threw 4 picks back to back, man. I deserve to
a
lose.
nice carry there of 15 yards.
Well,
that looked like an example of what you said back in the first
4
half.
picks back to back. Defense played well.
Wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
That shit there kills me every time, man. That fucking computer, them motherfuckers get shook by any fucking move, man.
Quarter touchdowns. And the Giants use the short field there.
They get shook by any move. Even when you click on them, you square them up. It's like they just can't fucking hit it.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I went from playing a good game to basically giving this damn game away.
Blow up.
Hell yeah.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, it be like that. When you want to get them, when you want to pick up that fucking block.
And he'll get it up to about
when you want to get them, when you want to get them big
just
plays, man, that's my problem. I got that
now
big play syndrome.
Comes New Orleans. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Oh, I didn't want to make that bad.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall.
I got to figure out how to make that nigga throw that pass.
Things started out poorly in this game.
I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do it
really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
Because I don't want that pass to go down the sideline. I want that pass to fucking
better and better.
Go up
like
towards the fucking pylon.
5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Push it up, man, and throw it out there.
They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. He's going to let it fly.
Yeah, see, I want that. I want. See how he threw that pass? But I want that fucking pass to go like up. Oh, how the fuck I'm gonna make that though? I'm gonna find out how to make that.
Push it up and throw it out there.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm gonna find out how to
trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Breeze, gotta have this one. The open man.
Ooh, that's
Smith.
a fucking
No
bully.
reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there.
I knew you were
going to
take the out right away,
in the
though.
4th quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
On 1st down, Breeze.
Now, threw it too late. Threw it too fucking late. The first quick slant was for you to do what you did on. I supposed to be through as soon as you did it too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You just gave him the same route.
Yeah, no, see, I sent that fucking that tight end to make him go down and cover that. He did what I wanted him to do. It just I ain't throw the route when I wanted to. I tried to get some more fucking yards out of this shit.
Greedy.
Yeah, I tried to get some more fucking yards out this shit. I really did.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue.
Yeah, I beat myself from offense
here. 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. 4 consecutive
picks, man. Then I don't think I even ran the ball since I ran that fucking, since I got that damn touchdown.
When they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup.
What the fuck, man? Come on, man.
37 on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive.
God damn now.
Spectacular catch.
I don't give a damn. They give my goddamn pick.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. So
He let that fucking bum caught that
They'll
ball.
operate from the red zone now on first down. And this will be caught. Will forget taking
Let
the
that
knee,
fucking
some
bum
good
caught that
gamesmanship
ball,
there
man.
As they throw for a late touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to.
He
Because
got
the old school
for the
in me
blowout.
is not happy about
Yeah,
this
man, I
score
lost
this
that
late,
game.
not necessary.
Good game,
But
bro.
this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
Don't worry about it.
What does it matter? These guys
I'm
were playing in
gonna
this
get that
game.
ass.
No
I'm
feelings
gonna
there.
get
They
it.
don't
I
have
fucked
to
that.
face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the
I
same
fucked
room.
that game all the way.
But that's
All the
Virtual
way.
guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Respect.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're
I lost
playing,
that game in
no
the
matter
fourth.
where you're
24
playing.
fucking points in that fourth quarter. Just
And
throwing the
you know
fucking
you
ball
tried
in
the
the type of
ball
way.
week in your own
Got away from my
facility.
damn game plan.
No
My
one
little
thinks
game
we
plan
can
that I had
do
was
this.
working.
Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band
I
together,
told you that
and get
fucking
it done.
big play syndrome, man.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
I got
I'm
that shit,
Brandon
man.
Goff.
I hate that
This has been
shit.
a
I can see a
presentation
motherfucking
of
triple
the
coverage and I'm
NFL
throw that
on
big play. I hate that shit,
Sports.
man.
Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
There's something about this shit, dog. My whole purpose of football, like, football would be so boring to me if I don't see like a 60, 70-yard touchdown play. You know, some shit just fucking miraculous happen. I don't want to see no boring ass short throw game the whole fucking game and just nicking and necking. That shit bores me. Shit, what time is it? Damn, it's 6 o'clock. It don't even seem like it's fucking 6 o'clock. Oh, let me go back and look at that damn clip that I had saved.